You've been lied to about breakfast. And if you're over 60, this one mistake could be draining your energy, weakening your body, and quietly shaving years off your life. But here's the good news. You can turn it all around starting tomorrow morning. Most people don't realize that what you eat first thing in the morning sets the tone for your entire day, especially as you get older. Your metabolism slows down, digestion becomes more sensitive, and your body needs different kind of fuel than it did back when you were 30 or 40. But instead of adapting, many people over 60 stick with old breakfast habits, toast and jam, sugary cereal, maybe just a cup of coffee, and then wonder why they feel tired by noon, stiff by afternoon, and wide awake at 2 a.m. So today, we're going to talk about morning food that can help change that, something that boosts energy, sharpens your mind, and even help protect your heart and bones. But more than that, we're going to talk about what breakfast should look like after 60, because your body's not the same, and neither should your plate be. Let's dig into it. Now, I know breakfast isn't everyone's favorite meal. Maybe you're someone who's never been that hungry in the morning. Maybe you've gotten used to skipping it, or just grabbing a banana on your way out the door. But let me ask you something. How's your energy by 10 a.m.? Do you feel clear-headed, focused, steady on your feet? Or do you notice yourself getting sluggish, irritable, or even dizzy? If that sounds familiar, your body might be trying to tell you something. After 60, your body goes through subtle but powerful changes. You lose muscle faster. Your blood sugar becomes harder to control. Your digestion slows. And what used to keep you going in your younger years might actually be working against you now. That's why it's more important than ever to start your day with the right fuel. So what should you be eating? Let's start with the most important and most overlooked ingredient: protein. Not bacon, not sausage, not just eggs either. I'm talking about clean, lean, high-quality protein that helps you preserve muscle, stabilize blood sugar, and stay full longer. Most people over 60 don't get enough protein in the morning, and that's a big problem. Because here's the thing. Your body's not storing protein like it used to. You actually need more of it now to maintain what you have. Think about it. Every time you get out of a chair, climb stairs, carry groceries, that's your muscles doing the work. But if you're not feeding them properly, they shrink. Slowly, quietly, until one day, you notice that stairs feel harder, or your balance feels off, or you can't quite carry the laundry like you used to. A simple way to slow that down: start your morning with 20 to 30 grams of protein. That could be a protein shake made with Greek yogurt and fruit, or 2 eggs with a slice of whole grain toast and avocado, even a small bowl of cottage cheese with berries. It doesn't have to be fancy. It just has to be enough. And here's the beautiful part. Once you start doing that, you might be shocked at how different your day feels. You'll have more steady energy, fewer sugar cravings, less afternoon fatigue, and maybe even better sleep at night, because your blood sugar isn't riding a roller coaster all day long. Now, the next thing your breakfast should include is something we don't often talk about, but it's absolutely essential for digestion, heart health, and even your mood. It's fiber. Yep, good old-fashioned fiber. And no, I don't mean dry bran flakes or powdery supplements. I'm talking about fiber from real food, like oats, chia seeds, flax seeds, berries, or even apples. Because here's what most folks don't realize. Fiber doesn't just keep you regular. It helps stabilize your blood sugar, support your gut bacteria, and lower your cholesterol. All things that become more important with every passing year. Picture this. You start your day with a warm bowl of oatmeal, maybe topped with blueberries, a sprinkle of walnuts, and a spoonful of flaxseed. That meal alone gives you protein, fiber, antioxidants, and healthy fats, all in one bowl. It's simple, affordable, and it can change the way your body functions from the inside out. You might notice your digestion improving. Your stomach feels calmer. You're not rushing the bathroom or waiting and wondering when things will finally move. You might even notice your skin looks better, your energy lasts longer, and those sugar crashes in the afternoon, gone. And if you're worried that eating more in the morning means gaining weight, think again. Studies actually show that people who eat a balanced breakfast with protein and fiber tend to eat less later in the day. Your body feels satisfied. You're not snacking constantly. And you're not reaching for something sweet to get through that 3 p.m. slump. So if you've been skipping breakfast or eating something light and sugary because you thought it was easier on your stomach, it might be time to rethink that. Your body needs more support now, not less. And that support starts first thing in the morning. Now that we've covered protein and fiber, there's one more thing your breakfast might be missing. It's a quiet powerhouse that can make a big difference in how you age, and hardly anyone talks about it. Let's get into that next. It's healthy fats. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Fat? At my age? Yep, but I'm not talking about fried food or greasy sausage. I'm talking about the kind of fat that protects your brain, nourishes your heart, and keeps your joints moving like they used to. The kind of fat that actually helps you age better, not faster. Healthy fats like those found in avocados, nuts, seeds, olive oil, and yes, even a little bit of real butter or full-fat yogurt can do wonders for your health. After 60, your brain is especially hungry for these fats. That's because your brain is actually made up of nearly 60% fat. And when you feed it the good stuff, it shows. You think more clearly. You remember more. Your mood feels steadier. You might even feel like your old self again. Have you ever had one of those mornings where everything feels off? You forget where you put your keys. You walk into a room and can't remember why. Or maybe you feel foggy, like your mind is trying to swim through molasses. That mental slowdown, it's not just age. It could be your breakfast. Try this instead. Add half an avocado to your eggs. Stir a spoonful of nut butter into your oatmeal. Throw some chia or flaxseed into your smoothie. These small touches of healthy fat help your body absorb vitamins, give your brain the nutrients it craves, and keep your stomach full without that heavy, bloated feeling. And speaking of feeling full, let's talk about one more thing most people forget at breakfast: hydration. Believe it or not, most people over 60 wake up mildly dehydrated. Your sense of thirst gets weaker with age, and by the time you feel thirsty, you're already behind. That's why a lot of people feel stiff in the morning, or wake up with a headache, or feel dizzy when they stand up too fast. Now, I'm not saying you need to chug a gallon of water as soon as you open your eyes, but starting your day with a full glass of water, even better, warm water with a little lemon, can help get things moving. Literally, it wakes up your digestion, hydrates your joints, and gives your body a head start before you even sit down to eat. And if you like coffee in the morning, go ahead, enjoy it, but have that water first. Because coffee is a diuretic, it makes you lose water, and starting your day dehydrated only adds fuel to the fire. Now here's something important, and I want you to really hear this part. None of this has to be perfect. You don't have to cook a big fancy breakfast every single morning. You don't have to become a nutritionist. But if you can focus on 3 simple things: protein, fiber, and healthy fats, you will start noticing the difference. Your mornings will feel better. You'll move more easily, think more clearly, and maybe most importantly, you'll start the day feeling good instead of just getting through it. Because breakfast at this stage of life isn't just a meal, it's a decision. It's you saying, I'm going to take care of myself today. It's you refusing to let your age define how you feel. And that decision adds up. Day after day, bite by bite, it shapes the kind of life you're going to have from here on out. Let me share a little story with you. There was a gentleman I spoke to recently. Name was Harold, 72 years old. He told me he used to skip breakfast. Said he didn't feel hungry and figured it would help him lose a few pounds. But instead, he started noticing he was more tired, more irritable, and even had a few dizzy spells in the late morning. One day, he decided to make a small change. Nothing big, just started having a smoothie each morning with Greek yogurt, spinach, a banana, and a handful of walnuts. After a couple of weeks, he said he felt like someone had flipped the lights back on. He had more energy, fewer sugar cravings. He even said his knees didn't ache as much when he went up the stairs. It wasn't a miracle. It was just a smarter breakfast. And he stuck with it. Because once you start feeling the difference, you want to keep going. And that's the key here. You don't need to overhaul your whole life. You just need to start with your morning. Your first meal isn't just about food. It's about momentum. And when you start strong, the rest of your day follows. Now, we've talked about protein, fiber, healthy fats, and hydration. But there's one final piece that ties all of this together: something that many seniors overlook but can make a huge difference in your energy, mood, and long-term health. Let's go there next. That final piece? Consistency, not trendy diets, not expensive supplements, not skipping meals or following the latest anti-aging advice from a celebrity doctor. The secret is showing up for your health every morning in small, doable ways. Here's what most people get wrong. They think health after 60 has to be hard, that you got to do everything perfectly, eat like a monk, or start doing push-ups at dawn. But let me ask you something. How many times have you tried a big change only to give up a few days later because it felt overwhelming? You're not alone. It happens to everyone. That's why the most powerful thing you can do isn't to change everything at once. It's to build a breakfast routine you actually enjoy and can stick with, because that's how real transformation happens. Not through willpower, through repetition. Start with one small change. Maybe tomorrow morning you swap that piece of white toast for a slice of sprouted grain bread. Maybe you add a scoop of protein powder to your coffee or smoothie. Or maybe you just drink a full glass of water before anything else. That's it. One thing. And when that feels easy, add something else. Because the truth is, it's not just about what you're eating. It's about how you're treating yourself. Every morning gives you a new opportunity to invest in your strength, your focus, your ability to live on your own terms. And let me tell you, those little things add up. They add up to more energy to play with your grandkids. They add up to better balance when you're walking through the store. They add up to sharper memory, steadier moods, and a sense of control that so many people feel slipping away in their 60s, 70s, and beyond. That's why this message matters. Because too many people our age are being told that decline is inevitable, that getting tired all the time, losing muscle, forgetting words, feeling weak or foggy, or just not yourself, that's all normal. Well, I'm here to say no, it's not. It's common, sure, but normal? Not necessarily. A well-balanced breakfast doesn't just help your body. It tells your brain that you're still in the game, that you're not giving up, that you care about how you feel and what you do with your time. And it sends a message to everyone around you, too, that you're not just getting older, you're living fully. Now, if you're watching this and thinking, I wish I started this years ago, don't beat yourself up. The beautiful thing about your body is that it can change at any age. Bones can strengthen, muscles can grow, memory can sharpen. You just have to give it the tools. I've seen 68-year-olds turn their energy around in 2 weeks. I've seen people in their late 70s start walking farther, sleeping better, smiling more, all from changing what they eat in the morning. It's not magic. It's not a miracle. It's just biology, working the way it was always meant to. And you know what? You deserve to feel good. You've spent decades taking care of others, working hard, showing up. Now it's time to pour some of that care into yourself. Not in a way that feels like punishment, but in a way that says, hey, I matter, my health matters, my life still matters. So the next time you're standing in the kitchen in the morning, ask yourself, what does my body need today? Not what's easy, or what's fast, or what have I always done? What does my older, wiser, still has a lot of life left body need? Because let me tell you, it's not a donut. It's not dry toast and jam. And it's definitely not nothing at all. It's fuel, real fuel. And the best kind of fuel leaves you feeling stronger, sharper, and ready to take on the day. Not heavier, sleepier, or running on fumes. Your mornings can become your superpower. They can become the anchor that keeps you steady when everything else in life feels like it's changing. They can become your personal health ritual. One that doesn't just add years to your life, but adds life to your years. And that's what this is all about. Not perfection, not pressure, but progress. A little more intention, a little more care, and a lot more you. Now that we've explored the what and the why, there's still one more piece to bring it all together. The final part, the one that helps this new morning habit stick and make a difference not just for a few days, but for the rest of your life. Let's bring it home. By now, you know this isn't just about breakfast. It's about taking ownership of your health in a way that feels empowering, not overwhelming. It's about starting each day with a small act of self-respect. And it's about reminding yourself, every single morning, that your best days aren't behind you. They're still unfolding one good choice at a time. And look, I get it. Some mornings are harder than others. You wake up a little stiff, or the aches take long to go away, or maybe you just don't feel like cooking. That's okay. You're human. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being intentional. So if all you can manage is a boiled egg and a slice of toast with peanut butter, that's still a win. If all you've got time for is a protein shake and a banana, that counts too, because those choices, no matter how small they seem, are like little investments, not just in your physical body, but in your independence, your energy, your clarity. And trust me, the payoff is worth it. You'll start noticing that stairs feel easier. Your hands feel steadier. You'll go to bed without that fog of exhaustion clinging to you. And you might even catch yourself smiling more, because nothing feels better than being in charge of your own health. And isn't that what we all want as we get older? Not to be young again, but to feel capable, to feel like ourselves, to enjoy life without feeling held back by fatigue or brain fog or avoidable health issues. And it all starts with what you eat in the morning. So let's take a moment to reflect. Are you feeding your body like it matters? Are you giving yourself the protein, fiber, healthy fats, and hydration you know you need? Or have you been operating on autopilot, grabbing whatever's easy, skipping breakfast altogether, and hoping your body just keeps going? You don't need luck. You need nourishment. And if you're over 60, your breakfast is the first step toward a stronger, brighter future. Start small. Start now. Tomorrow morning. Give your body a reason to thank you. Choose the foods that fuel your day instead of dragging you down. And keep showing up for yourself, even when no one's watching, because you are watching. And you deserve to feel proud. You've come this far. That means you're strong. You're resilient. And you've got more wisdom in your pinky finger than most people half your age. So don't let anyone tell you that it's too late to make a change, that your habits are set in stone, that feeling better isn't possible. It is. You just have to start where you are, with what you have, right now. So tomorrow morning, instead of reaching for something quick and sugary or skipping breakfast altogether, ask yourself, what do I need to feel alive today? And then feed yourself like the strong, capable person you are. Because you're not just eating breakfast, you're building your future. Now, before you go, I'd love to hear from you. What's one change you're going to try tomorrow morning? Maybe you'll add a scoop of protein to your oatmeal, or drink a glass of water before coffee. Or finally try that avocado toast your niece keeps talking about. Drop in the comments. I read every single one. And your story might inspire someone else to take that first step. If this video helped you, give a like so more people over 60 can see it. Subscribe if you haven't already. We've got a lot more coming to help you stay strong, stay sharp, and stay independent. And hey, if you know someone who could use a little morning motivation, share this video with them, because we're in this together. Here's to feeling good when you wake up, to having the energy to do what you love, to living with intention, one breakfast at a time. Here's to you, living your best life at any age. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.